A panel discussion on the general election was held at Singapore Management University today, and among the topics raised was the management of the Aljunied Hougang Punggol East Town Council. The issue is likely to dominate the hustings.
I think for a lot of people it's very complicated. They are just completely confused about it. What is the nub of the objection to how the town council has been handled? Yes, I read Sylvia's very detailed response. And I think it's good that the response was so detailed, but was it too detailed? I don't know. Did it just serve to confuse everyone?
Well, the discussion was attended by some 100 staff and students who also talked about the different strategies that political parties are adopting.
Opposition parties sort of target themselves at the national level. They've got lots and lots of detailed plans to deal with the national issues. And then, in the hustings, the PAP goes local. I think there are a few points to that. Firstly, in between the elections, we hear the PAP all the time. So they're really, they're really the national governing party, and they've talked till they're blue in their faces from their point of view on policies. And they think that when it comes to the ballot box, people are just emotional. Their reading is that voters are just emotional, and they do care about the local issues, so they feed it. And then they assign a few ministers to respond or rebut on the national policy issues, because they have no doubt that when the hustings come along, the opposition parties will bring the national issues up.
Students past and present also launched a book titled A Guide to General Elections in Singapore. It's aimed at combating political apathy among students, many of whom will be first-time voters. It's hoped that the 64-page book will serve as a useful introduction for young voters to the electoral process here. Over the next few days, 4,000 copies of the book will be distributed at universities, polytechnics, junior colleges and secondary schools.